Now we're going to learn about the subtotal function. So to use the subtotal function, you press the key on the left side of your keyboard with the pound symbol / diamond. We will be calling this the subtotal key. So when you press the subtotal key, the calculator simply prints on your tape whatever number that is on your screen at that time. So let's try it now. On your calculator, enter 15, and then press the subtotal key, which looks like the pound / diamond. Then you should see this on your tape. On the left side, you should see a pound sign, and then the number 15. So the pound sign will appear when you use a subtotal function while you are not adding or subtracting. So in this case, if you ever want to print a number on your tape for whatever reason, just type it into your calculator and then hit the subtotal key. This can be handy, but if you use it while adding, the subtotal key will act as a subtotal function. So when you press this key while you are adding, it will print the diamond on your tape. So we'll show you how in an example here. So let's say your computer store made the following sale. We've sold 3 items, a computer, a printer, and a toner. And we're going to have to charge tax too. So we have 2 goals in mind. The first is obviously we want to calculate the total amount that the customer will owe us. So we're going to add up the 3 products plus the tax. But we also want to print the subtotal of the sale before the tax. So in other words, the subtotal will be the sum of 757 plus 163 plus 80. So here's how we're going to do it. Since this is an addition problem, we're going to clear it with asterisk. 757 plus 163 plus 80 plus. Now at this point we want to know what the subtotal is, and we want to print that subtotal on the tape. So to do that, you press your subtotal key, which is the pound / diamond key. And then we continue on as normal. We enter 10 plus, and now we're done. So to print the total on your tape, you hit asterisk. So this is what your tape should look like. Notice you have a diamond symbol next to the 1000. That means that's the subtotal. That's how much the printer, computer, and toner add up to. And then at the very bottom, you have the total of 1010. So in the homework, if you're asked for the total, you'd enter in 1010. If you're asked for the subtotal, you would enter 1000. So your homework will look something like this. The S means that the publisher wants you to calculate the subtotal and print it on your tape at that point. In other words, what's the subtotal of 818 plus 650 minus 853? And then we're going to add and subtract the other 3 numbers, and then finally get a total at the very end. So the T means a total, S means a subtotal. So here's how we're going to do this problem. Because it's addition and subtraction, you always hit asterisk first to clear. Then we're going to add and subtract the first 3 numbers like normal, 818 plus, 650 plus, 853 minus. Now that remember, the S means we want the subtotal. So to print the subtotal on our tape, you press the subtotal key, which looks like that. And then we keep continuing on as normal. 212 plus, 212 minus, and then finally 820 plus. Now we're done at this point, and we want the total. So just like all addition problems, you have to hit asterisk at the very end. So the answer is 1435. That's the total. And the subtotal is marked on your tape with a diamond, and the subtotal is $615. I shouldn't say dollars because there are no dollars on this. So the subtotal is $615. And the total of the whole thing is $1,435.